Good morning from Fun Spot Atlanta, the 20th park of our 2023 USA road trip.
So we've got 3 coasters at this park, including the all-new RMC ArieForce One.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing what this is like. It's been getting rave reviews, hasn't it?
Yeah, people are saying that the airtime is just incredible on there.
Really looking forward to it. And yeah, a bit of history for you about this park. It was purchased by Fun Spot in 2017. However, the park's actually been operating since 1990. Used to be known as Dixieland Fun Park. And yeah, then Fun Spot purchased it. They've already got a couple of parks down in Florida, of course, in Orlando and Kissimmee. And yeah, they decided to buy this park, and now they've made this huge investment here.
This is a massive investment for this park.
It really is. I mean, it's not really got a proper car park out here. You park on the grass. The entrance looks quite basic, but they've built this multi-million-dollar RMC coaster. So come and join us as we go and check it out. So yeah, I'd imagine this is probably the start of a lot of investment going into this park, because with their parks that they currently operate down in Florida, obviously it's already in a very touristy area. Here in Atlanta, we're just off the side of a main road, you know, with no real other attractions and things around. So yeah, very interesting to see how they've put ArieForce One in here, and yeah, we're looking forward to it. Here's a look at the entrance, not a massive sign or anything like that, just the welcome at the top. But off to the side, you got welcome to Fun Spot America theme parks. Life is great. And I tell you what, viewers, life is great when you get to ride a new RMC. And we've just made our way into the park. Beautiful hot day today, and I've just seen ArieForce One going around over there. Fantastic, looking forward to that. And yeah, it's a free to enter park, meaning that you don't have to pay anything to come in. You can just pay per ride if you want to. I believe it's $12 at the time of recording for a ride on ArieForce One, or you can get a wristband, which after tax comes in at just over $40. Yeah, it feels very different to their Florida parks. Very kind of basic, and this looks like just a road, doesn't it, with a couple of rides at the side, really.
Very concrete, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I'd imagine they're going to do a lot of improvements here over the coming years. I don't think they'd go and put in a massive RMC to not make other changes to the park. But yeah, we've got a good selection of flats, and yeah, there's a couple of coasters, one just over there and another just at the back. Both of the coasters they've got before they put in the RMC were family coasters, and they've gone and built a huge thrill ride, so it's going to be interesting to see how that pays off for them here. But still, Fun Spot America theme parks have invested heavy in their parks in Florida. Quite a few years ago now, they put in, of course, Mind Blower, which is the Gravity Group coaster down in Kissimmee. They've got the GCI hybrid wooden coaster, and also the Vekoma Family Suspended over at their park in Orlando, just down the road from Universal. So yeah, they've clearly got money to invest, and yeah, they've gone for the RMC ArieForce One just up here. And yeah, the entrance, I believe, is somewhere down the back, just over here. Here we go. It's actually got some parking space in here. It feels like it was maybe built on an old car park, do you think, maybe?
It does feel like that, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, like I say, yeah, I mean, Dixieland Fun Park, it does date back to 1990, so yeah, really interesting. But yeah, it's got all the bays just here. Fascinating how they've gone and invested in such a massive ride. I really hope it's a success for them, and hopefully that'll bring in the people, and also they can do some more improvements to the overall look and feel of the rest of the park. Yeah, it's very small here, they've not got much else. However, they've got some flats, they've got the go-karts over there too. And yeah, let's go and have a close look at the coaster. And here it is, ArieForce One. We're talking 3,400 feet of track and 4 inversions on this ride. And look at this, it's a monster for a park like this. I mean, can you imagine like how much this has cost to put in for a small family-owned business like this? Like, fair play to them for going for something like ArieForce One. I've got to say, I love the colour scheme. It looks fantastic. Yeah, with the white support structure and the red and blue track just up there too. You can have a closer look just around here. Hello. Wow, look at this. Very impressive when you walk round to it, and I like how you have to kind of walk under part of the structure to get over to the entrance as well. And yeah, literally when we pulled up onto the car park, we saw it running round, and there was like 2 people on it.
Very quiet.
Yeah, I mean, it is a weekday though today, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the thing. I think people are at school and stuff. Yeah,
that's the thing. But yeah, look at this. Wow, looks very impressive. What a colour scheme. Really nice to see. What a beauty. Let's go and see how it rides. We've heard you get a lot of ejector airtime, especially down here towards the end of the layout. You got all these row of bunny hills down here, and yeah, apparently the ejector is awesome over on there. So yeah, let's go and see what it's like. Oh, here it comes. Wow, love the train design. Oh, and the sound of an RMC lift hill. The ride itself opened only a few months ago, back in March 2023. And here he goes down the first drop. Here we are inside the queue line. It looks very fast. What we've just seen off-ride. Very excited to give this a go. Have a fun flight. Do little bits of theming in here. That's interesting. Looks like an old operator's booth. That's definitely from an old ride. That console and an off-start cycle, dispatch and emergency stop. That's quite cool. You excited, Charlotte? Let's go and see what this ride's like. Ooh. And here we go up in the station. Look at the trains just here. Love the colour scheme for this. Join us as we have our first ever ride on ArieForce One. We're really looking forward to this. And here we go on the front row of ArieForce One. Really excited for this. Oh, climbing up the lift hill. The sound of an RMC lift. Let's see how this baby rides. Here we go. Woo! Into the turn. Whoa! Time blue. Woo! Woo! Oh wow! Blimey, that was so much better than what I was expecting. That airtime, Jesus, that was just ridiculous. That ejector air was amazing on there. Oh wow, what a ride. Well, we've just had 3 back-to-back rides on ArieForce One, and I've got to say, that is one of the best RMCs out there. Absolutely incredible.
That was absolutely brilliant. I really enjoyed that.
Oh, the airtime on there was phenomenal. And of course, you got the first drop, which is great, especially towards the back of the train. That tends to be the case on a lot of RMC coasters. And then you're up into the first inversion, which is like a dive loop. It's actually a Raven Trust dive, they've called it. And yeah, that's actually through the structure. I mean, that was great, wasn't it?
Oh, that was absolutely brilliant. Got some really good hang time on there.
Yeah, it was fantastic. And then dropping down and up, of course, into the stall. You can see that just above Charlotte's head.
Love a stall.
Oh, the stall was great. And yeah, it's the biggest stall out of any RMC in America. And yeah, the stall was fantastic. It reminded me a lot like Zadra at Energylandia.
Oh, and that's another great RMC.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, going up into that stall was brilliant. Then dropping down again and into the outward banked airtime hill, one of the signature elements really on an RMC, and that is one of the best out there. It reminds me of the one on Steel Vengeance with that sideways airtime.
Yeah, it was crazy. You get the airtime at the side and you're just not expecting it.
Yeah, it's really weird. There's no other manufacturer what really does that element. And I tell you what, like, they perfected it RMC now, that outward banked airtime, incredible. Of course, you're going to see it coming behind us up into the stall there. Incredible ride. And then, yeah, of course, you then drop down into like a double up, and then the mega airtime begins. You actually drop down into another inversion at that point, which is actually through the structure, which was brilliant. Really tight turn into another inversion, followed by ridiculous amount of airtime hills. There's like 5 or 6 in a row there.
The airtime on there is absolutely like incredible. You're proper just coming out your seat, but it does hurt quite a bit.
It's the best ejector airtime I've ever seen or felt on a coaster. Like, that was amazing there at the end. Some might say it's even too much, especially with the RMC trains like this. It's certainly not very comfortable on airtime hills. However, However, they are really good in terms of, you know, they don't actually push the restraints down too hard. You're best leaving it, of course, so you've got a little bit of a gap there. So it's nice and safe and secure. You've got a seatbelt too, but don't staple yourself in, and the staff won't staple you on there as well, because they obviously know that them airtime hills are quite brutal. If you were stapled in there, that would be really, really hurt and uncomfortable, but luckily they don't, so it makes it a phenomenal ride. That coaster is absolutely amazing, and it's well worth the drive to this park and visiting this park for ArieForce One. I knew I wanted to get it in this trip, and yeah, I'm so pleased that we did, because it was amazing, wasn't it?
It's definitely worth the drive down to here.
And it looks the part as well, which is fantastic. Great. Like, the train design's great, it's really smooth, it's intense, it's got so many great elements packed in. What a fantastic ride, and I just really hope that it's a success for them at this park here. Part of me just feel like this would have been a better investment at one of their Florida parks. However, let's hope that, you know, it works for them here, and this is the start of a bright future for this park and lots of new investments coming in, because this ride is incredible. Oh, well, we just had another ride over on ArieForce One, taking our total to 4. It's absolutely walk on, so it'd be rude not to. What a brilliant coaster, it really is. And yeah, we're going to explore more of the park now. Got this big chair just over here, celebrating the 25th anniversary of Fun Spot. There we go, Charlotte's in there. It reminds me of the one at the Alton Towers Hotel. Massive. And yeah, looking at this big building over here, like, this is where the old kind of Dixieland Fun Park, the old name for this park, really comes into it. Look at the Wild West kind of facades just down there. And yeah, I believe that's where the arcade is inside there too. So we're going to have a little stroll through there later. But yeah, it's actually just started to rain a little bit here. I tell you what though, something that Fun Spot are great at their opening hours, 10 AM through until 10 PM, like, that's amazing.
Absolutely brilliant, because people aren't set to a specific time, they can come whenever they want.
And it's like the parks in Orlando, they're open until midnight,
I think
you know.
that's really good.
Fantastic. Oh, Dippin' Dots just over there. Lovely. Well, yeah, now they've got that huge investment in here, I'd love to see them do some more work to the rest of the park. It clearly was a parking lot, quite literally. Look at all the spaces just out here. Very interesting. I wonder if, when it was Dixieland Fun Park, if this was the actual parking lot, and then yeah, obviously when Fun Spot kind of purchased it, they expanded down that way. I'm really not too sure. You got a few of the flat rides here. There's a big monster truck there actually, look at that. Oh, yeah. The Samson monster truck right there. Yeah, it does make me think, you know, maybe that's what happened here. This used to be the car park, and then they've kind of expanded further down here, because this looks like it would have been the entrance in to the car park, doesn't it really? Fascinating. Like, you've got all the lakes just over there too. They've certainly got a lot of expansion room here in the future. I just can't believe that an amazing RMC like that is at a small little park like this. Like, it's crazy. Like, it really is. I mean, I'm so pleased that they've invested in it, but blimey, like, it kind of makes you feel like, what's it doing here? Like, you know, look at the park, like, that's the main entrance. You'd expect that in a top tier signature park, but no, they've spent, I found out, $13 million that attraction cost. Like, I don't know how they've got the money. Like, fair play to them. Like, it's amazing that they've brought that to the people of Atlanta here. But yeah, like, you just wouldn't expect. I mean, we're literally looking at rides on grass down here. Like, and there's a massive record-breaking, amazing RMC at the back. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, we got 2 of the coasters to get though, so we may as well get them both whilst we're here. We've got the Sand Serpent roller coaster, which is just over here. And yeah, there's another one over at the back, just over there too. Both of them built by Ian F. Myler. Hey, here it comes. Let's give her a ride. Hey, off we go. Safe, clean fun, as always. Woo! I love that slogan at Fun Spot Parks. Safe, clean fun, Charlotte. Hey. Woo! Airtime! Oh, not quite as much as ArieForce One. Yeah. Hey! Main entrance just down there.
There we go.
Whoa! It's actually rougher than the RMC. Woo! Hey! Is that it? 2 laps? Oh, into the brakes. Thought it was going to be a 3-lap special. Sadly not. Woo! He's clapping. Oh, I tell you what, that's some competition for ArieForce there.
Oh no, that could be a new number 1 for me.
Oh, it could be.
Fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's important that these parts have family rides, and yeah,
cute.
Yeah, it was good fun. Yeah. There's a little bit of sand just down there. Look at this. There we go. Yeah, there's certainly a lot of other work that needs doing in this park. There's the paratrooper. Look how they load this. That's very interesting, look. So normally a paratrooper, yeah, would lower down and then they'd load the whole cycle up on the ground. But yeah, what they do with this one is load 1 or maybe 2 at a time, and then yeah, keep everybody else just up there. How fascinating is that? Oh, we've got one more coaster to ride just down here. We've got a little bit of landscaping just over here too. It's Hurricane, another E&F miler. These are really good fun actually. I'm looking forward to this. Let's go and give this a go. Little queue line just over here. Got some slides. Oh god, there's knocked myself on the side. Got some slides over there. And there's a look at the coaster itself. Doesn't look as fun and wacky as the layout of the one that they've got over in Kissimmee, this one. Here we go, we've got a dispatch. You ready, Charlotte? Yeah. Ejector airtime coming up. Look at one of the go-kart tracks over there too. I like the fun spot go-karts. How they kind of raised up. Here we go. You do get some good airtime on here, not as much as ArieForce, but you will get some on the back. Little 6-seater. Especially on the little bunny hills coming up shortly. Whoa! Woo! Whoa, that's profiling. Here we go, double down. Woo! Whoa! Wow! Woo! Woo! How was that for you?
I'm never going on that again. God.
That was fantastic, that was. It literally was shaking side to side. That was crazy. Ready to see how fast the lap bars come up now as well. Wait for this, we've been watching the stage before. See if it does it again. The lap bars come up very quick. Oh, bit of shunting.
It will still be moving in the lap bars.
Yeah, there we go. There we go, up we come. That's it, thanks for riding. Some more ride footage there from Hurricane. How did you find that?
What was that? The profile on there was awful. That is like a shopping trolley.
Yeah, well, you got, I think they've got a good lineup here now. They've got the small little junior coaster, and then you've got that as the family coaster, and then the big thrill.
Honestly, it's so strange.
Oh, but I tell you what though, you do get some good ejector airtime on there. It shakes around a lot. It goes around them corners ridiculously fast.
Shakes around is an understatement.
I hope they maintain them wheels while on there. They certainly need to. It's going around them corners. But yeah, fantastic. What a family coaster. And there's another look at that paratrooper in action just over there. And yeah, there's an octopus ride over on the right, but I don't think that's open by the looks of it.
Working on it when we was coming in.
Ah, doing a bit of maintenance on there. You got a scrambler ride. Ah, looking at it, maybe they're doing ride rotation. I'm not too sure.
I think they are doing that.
Possibly ride rotation. Oh no, there's somebody on that one.
Yeah.
And yeah, they've actually got a Matterhorn ride over here too. Small little swing ride and a carousel just down there. And yeah, you see these big wires above. They've clearly got some sort of zip wire here. That's what the massive tower is. However, it looks very rusty. I don't know if that's open in quite some time. It doesn't look operational today. I don't know if that's not operated since Fun Spot took over the park or not. But yeah, I've not really seen anything about it. Yeah, it doesn't look in great condition, so I'm not too sure. So that's all the rides down here in the front section of the park. Yeah, I definitely think this was the bit that Fun Spot have kind of done down here, you know. Built that new entrance possibly down there, added these few rides in, moved a few bits around, because it just feels like very temporary, just how they've done all the tarmac and things down here. It needs a more grand entrance, I think, coming in. Into the middle section of the park then. Now you've kind of got the entrance area, which is down there on the grass, the middle section that's on the car park, and then the back section over there where the RMC is. You've got the tilt-a-whirl there. That looks nicely presented though. Very patriotic, all the flags around. Screaming Eagles over here on the left too. That looks like a newer addition to this park. And yeah, we've got a few different go-kart tracks. We'll give one of these a go now. But yeah, there's that tower just over there that leads up to the zip wires. Yeah, very interesting. Looks like it's not operated in quite some time. It's all kind of blocked off around there, and this looks like the maintenance area for the park possibly. Yeah, you've got loads of spare tyres and things in there for all the side of the go-kart tracks. Really interesting. I still can't believe we're walking through this park and they've got that RMC. I mean, they spent the cash, fair play to them, but like, how can it be a great financial investment? I don't understand it. I mean, obviously it is a weekday today, it's a Friday when we're here, but like, it really makes you wonder, doesn't it? Like, surely, is it going to pay off for them? I really hope it does.
They put it in to sort of draw people in, like driving past, people will see it and think, oh, I'd like to go on that. It's
in a good location, like next to the road. Like, as you probably saw in the POV, there's literally the main road, the other side of there, which is fantastic, really. The fact that they've got it down there. It will draw people off the road into the park. But yeah, you've got, I think, 3 go-kart tracks. You've got Dash just over here, which is that one, which is flat. You've got this flat one, and then the multi-level one just over there. Definitely looks like the best one. Got your bumper boats down here. They're a bit of a fun spot classic, actually, with all of those. And yeah, it has got 2 trains, ArieForce One. You can actually see the other train there. It's not got a maintenance shed, so the other train's just out there exposed to the elements. It does always surprise me when parks don't put in maintenance sheds. I don't know if that Ferris wheel's open or not, so we'll get some great views of the coaster. Yeah, it'd be nice if it was. I'm really not too sure. We'll get some more off-ride footage for you as well of ArieForce in action. But yeah, I think we're going to have a look inside this big building over here, actually.
Golden ticket?
Yeah, I mean, there was a golden ticket at the entrance to the park.
There's one over the top of it. It must be really good in here.
Yeah, I mean, it says that it's one of like the awards for arcades. So
that's brilliant. So there's some really good arcades out there. So this one must be the best.
Yeah, we're going to have a look inside. Go and check it out. And this is the facade to that building, which is very well themed. I'd say that this all dates back to the kind of Dixieland days of this park and more of a Wild West theme that it had going on. I've got to say, all these facades are really nice over here. It'd be great if there was maybe a log flume or something like that on this place in front of it. John's feed just up there. Chicken feed.
Chicken feed!
The livery stable just over there too. But yeah, I'm glad they've kept these facades here. I mean, I know it's not really Fun Spot's thing to do theme, and it is more of an amusement park. Yeah, that's what you expect. But I'm glad they've kept these. I'd love to see them put like a themed flume ride out the front here.
It would really fit with the backdrop.
Yeah, and they wouldn't really need to do much because the backdrop's already there. Yeah, it's clear that this was where people used to park here before, back in the Fun Spot days. Really fascinating history. Yeah, let's go and have a look inside. Lost Mine. The little mine cars down there too.
It's going to be well themed in here, I think.
You reckon so? I mean, I don't know. I mean, the outside is very well themed. Look at this. Maybe that used to move back and forwards or just for effects, I'm not too sure. But here it is, the Golden Ticket Award. Fun Spot America Atlanta, the Breakout Family Entertainment Centre. And here we go. Here's a look inside. I mean, this is like quite a nice arcade, but I wouldn't really call it award winning. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's got a nice carpet, it's got lots of games, but yeah, there you go, you got like all the tassels around here at the side. I was expecting to come in and it'd be like something really amazing, you know.
Much better arcades out there.
Well, yeah, this is a bit weird. I was just expecting to come in and like be blown away in the arcade, but got some dinosaurs painted on the wall, just over there. I mean, oh, I like the sign down there. Building roller coaster excitement, RMC. That's pretty cool. That's just the restrooms down there by the looks of it.
I'm really confused.
Like, I mean, it's got some nice stuff in here, but for it to win the Golden Ticket Award, I thought it was going to be like something amazing. I mean, just go all the way down here to the left, so we're going to see what they've got. Oh, here we go, some nice pictures. The Raven Trust Dive, yeah, basically a dive loop around there. That acts as the turnaround on the coaster, which is really cool. And the airtime hill there too, fakey airtime. I remember when they released the animation for this, and I was actually at IAPA in Orlando when they announced this and did the train reveal as well, which was really cool. So it's nice to actually be here and come and ride it. ArieForce One. They've got lots of games in there. What's the time tunnel over here? It's got a turnstile on. Is it open? Do we maybe scan the wristband? It looks to me like it could be a vortex.
I think it's a man.
Is that the? I think that could be the exit. I think this is the entrance here.
Oh yeah.
Does the wristband scan, or is it an extra?
Oh, it's...
Oh, there you go. You have to pay extra. Oh,
Oh, no.
that's a shame. Yeah, shame you can't use your wristband. Yeah, it's classed as a an arcade game, that one. I reckon it's just a vortex tunnel inside there. I mean, I'm sorry, but how is this award winning?
Yeah. Like, how is that award winning?
Oh, it's quite funny. They've got a long way to go at this park. I do appreciate that Fun Spot only purchased it a few years ago, and then we've had the pandemic as well. For them to open like a massive world-class coaster like that is a big thing for them, but yeah, there's a lot of other work to do around the park. I just don't understand how this is award winning in here. It's got some mirrors over there.
You did to win this golden ticket award.
Some funky mirrors.
Ooh.
Hey. Oh, there we go. Whoa. Join the team. Oh, we have got some dodgems just down here. And an eatery. This is the only eatery that I've seen open down in here. Yeah, kind of nice dodgem ride. I think it's okay in here. It's got air conditioning, but it's not like, you know, it's when they say Golden Ticket Award, normally that means it's like Europa Park wins the Golden Ticket Award for best theme park in the world. You can see why. You know, many rides we've done this trip have won Golden Ticket Awards, and you can see why. But with this one, yeah, I'm
baffled.
Yeah, I'm baffled. I'm baffled as to like how there's a massive RMC here, but you know, like crazy. Like I'm amazed just to be here and come and see it all. I've got to say, food prices look pretty reasonable there. Full pizza, $7.99 just there, and then $20 for a large. Yeah, chili cheese, hot dog and fries, $8.99.
Well.
Yeah, so food looks pretty good, which is great. Some more off-ride footage from the absolutely epic ArieForce One. And yeah, as I mentioned earlier on, as expected, they're doing ride rotations here Monday through Friday, so yeah, it wouldn't be like that on a weekend. One more area of the park to show you, and that is literally the full park here at Fun Spot Atlanta. And that's this area just down here. A couple of kids flat rides, small drop tower, but they have got an S&S swing just over here too. And I do like these, and it's really weird how it's only one, like normally you get two of these. Yeah, it's just the one. Oh, that's a small little Ferris wheel. Look at that, it's tiny. Small Ferris wheel and also a carousel. And yeah, these facades are very nice. I do like how ArieForce kind of goes over the top of the building, and in fact, some of that support structure goes right through the building. Look at that, I literally thought, yeah, we'll just rip through the top to build that inversion. That is crazy. I love how they managed to keep the building though. Look at that, literally, the steelwork goes right through it. A lot of parks will be like, yeah, just take the whole thing out, but no, they've kept it, but fair play. Well, yeah, we'll give this a go whilst we're down here. Charlotte. That's right. Woo! Looks like quite a good cycle on this. Hey! Woo! Hey! I do enjoy these S&S swings. Woo! Hey! Oh, what a great view. Woo! Loads of lane clearance over to the left as well. Wonder if that's a future expansion. Hey! That was good! Woo!
cousin been on this ride. Actually, no, my cousin's been on this ride.
Oh, good. Pretty good cycle. Well, it was pretty good fun. Walked straight onto there as well. Yeah, decent cycle on there too, which was fantastic. Anyway, we're going to get some more re-rides in shortly on ArieForce One. Make the most of it whilst we're here. And yeah, I'm just going to get a bit more off-ride footage from down here, including that area where it just literally goes behind me here. I can't believe they didn't take the building out. It's great though how they didn't remove the facade. Kind of adds a nice near-miss effect there. But yeah, here's some more off-ride shots of it coming through this bottom section. So there we go, our visit here to Fun Spot Atlanta is starting to come to an end. However, we're going to get some re-rides in now and just have a bit of a marathon lapping ArieForce One. May as well, we've come a long way to come and experience this ride, but I'm so glad that we did because it's well worth it. If you are planning a trip to this part of the United States of America, I would definitely recommend coming here to experience that ride because it is fantastic. It looks gorgeous on the skyline as well. And we got a dispatch down here at the back, on the second row from the back, which for me is the magic seat on a lot of coasters, because you get the view, especially on an RMC. Hey, Bunny Hills to start. I can't get over how awesome this ride is. Woo! Climbing up, taking in the views. And here you got a beautiful forest all around the side of this park. Here we go. Woo! 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 Yay! Woo! 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 Oh, that's cool. Love it. Out with air time! Woo! Woo! Look at the hair in front! That shows how much air time you get! Woo! Woo! Whoa! Woo! 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 Oh my god! Woo! Oh, that was brilliant! Like, did you see their hair in front? That shows you how much air time you get. How much it was just shooting up in the air. That was amazing. Oh wow. Whew, that coaster is insane. Well, we've just had multiple re-rides on ArieForce One, completely walk on. We've been on the front again, we've been near the back, we've been in the middle. What an incredible ride that is. But these airtime hills here, look at Charlotte.
I can't cope anymore with the air time. I'm going to be bruised.
Like, I think I'm going to be bruised too. Like, these airtime hills here, you come over at some speed, it's got the most ejector airtime I've ever felt on a coaster. Like, oh wow, like it is incredible, it really is, but it's one of them you would not want to sit on it all day because of that airtime. We will be bruised tonight after this one, but you know what, it's a fantastic roller coaster. It was worth it. Oh, amazing. ever visits here to Fun Spot Atlanta. Of course, a park that we would never have visited if they hadn't put in that RMC. And you know what? I'm so glad we made the trip here to come and ride that. It's a beast of a coaster and one of the most spectacular RMCs anywhere in the world.
That RMC was just absolutely brilliant. The airtime on there was great. There were some fantastic elements. It just rode so well.
And what I love about ArieForce One is the colour scheme on there as well. It's very patriotic. I do love the zero car at the front of the train, and the airtime on there. That ride has got the most airtime I've ever felt on a coaster. Almost too much with them hills at the end there.
Yeah, I think the bit at the end, my legs were feeling it at the end.
Yeah, we're going to be bruised. Charlotte's already bruised.
I know, I've already got a bruise.
I think I'll come out in one tonight as well. The only good thing with that though is, at least they're not actually pushing down too hard on the restraints. They are letting you have a bit of breathing room, which is good on there too. But I tell you what, that ride is amazing. If you're anywhere in the area, of course, if you go into Six Flags over Georgia, get yourself down here and come and give that a ride because it is well worth it. It really is. Along with that too, we saw the rest of the park. Yeah, nothing else to shout about with the rest of it, is it?
I think it's one of them where the park's okay, but because they've put the RMC in, it's going to draw more people here. So hopefully in the future they do expand on the ride offering.
Yeah, I'd like to see not just expand the ride offering, but just general TLC around the rest of the park. Fun Spot have only owned it for a few years. They've put that big investment in. I want to see them kind of improving the look of it because the two current Fun Spot parks in Florida are both better presented than here, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. It just needs a little bit of a clean up in areas.
Yeah, and just maybe some more amusements around. I know not so much really a theme park because it is an amusement park, but just presentations and more landscaping, taking away that feel that it's built on the car park, which it literally is. The area down the back though by ArieForce is nice down there. You can see that's kind of been expanded on in previously used space. But there we go. 5 parks remain of our 2023 USA road trip. I can't believe it.
I can't believe we've only got 5 parks left.
Like, it has gone so fast for us because we've been waking up every day doing new things and seeing the parks and editing the videos. It's been an amazing adventure. But of course, if you haven't already, head over to the Sandbrook Adventures, our second channel, where you can see all the travel in between, the hotels we've been staying in, and some very interesting and quirky things along the way we've done.
So many funny things.
Oh, it's been amazing. And next up here on Theme Park Worldwide will be Carowinds. Very excited to get back on Fury 325. But here from Fun Spot Atlanta, that leaves me one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. See you tomorrow.